Hello everybody and welcome to the fourth video of the Basic Emotion series. This will be the second video about the acting craft, and in this video I will be talking about happiness and how to portray happiness as an actor. This video will be split in three parts. The first part will be about happiness as an emotion, and I will explain it a little bit. The second part will be some other examples from actors that are portraying happiness in different kind of ways. And the last part will be about my own techniques and tricks that I use to portray happiness on screen or in a theater. Okay, so first I will talk a little bit about happiness. Happiness as an emotion is something that we feel when we're feeling joyful or when we do something we like or see something that we like. It can be very contagious when you're happy. If you're laughing, I've seen many videos, and maybe you too, online, where you see when people are laughing in the subway, for example, that other people also start laughing. We like to feel joyful and happy. It's in our nature. It feels good. And when you're happy, your body is more relaxed. And when laughing, it can be a really good boost for your mental and physical health. When you're laughing, you're using your excessive energy of excitement, and you can feel that throughout your whole body. When someone is laughing, you can see that the whole body moves. In the previous video, I've talked more about happiness as an emotion and went more in depth to see what happiness is and what it really means to be happy. Alright, now I will show you the three examples of the other actors that are portraying happiness in their own way. The first video will be about Dries in Intouchables. The movie is about a disabled man, Philippe, that is very rich, and Dries helps him with his daily tasks because he's actually sort of helping hand, but becomes his friend eventually. It's a very good movie if you didn't watch it. It's called Intouchables, it's a French film, and it's a really joyful film to watch. So the movie is based on a true story, and they are two real people that met in these circumstances and became friends. So in this clip, Dries has to transport Philippe to another location, and they have like this special van for disabled people where Philippe has to go in the back, and then it's more practical with the wheelchair. But Dries has other plans and sees a Maserati, and he wants to take Philippe with the Maserati instead of the van. So when he's in the car and he starts up the Maserati, then you can see he has a lot of joy and happiness, and especially excitement. I will show you the clip.
Je monte pas là-dedans. Même pour vous. Je vais pas vous charger à l'arrière comme un cheval. Ça, c'est quoi, là?
Non, celle-là, elle est beaucoup moins adaptée.
C'est-à-dire?
C'est-à-dire que malheureusement, il faut être pragmatique.
Pragmatique? Oh putain! Oh le bruit là! Oh, ça fait du bien ça!
C'est bon ça?
C'est bien! Elle est nerveuse! Allez!
Alright, so as you can see, he's really happy. You can see that he's excited. He opens his mouth, he twitches his eyes, he has this twinkle in his eyes, like wow, you know? And you can also see those little details of being excited and this nervous kind of things. That's what makes this scene really funny and joyful. Alright, so the next example will be about Kimiko from The Boys. I don't know if you've watched it, but Kimiko is a character that is very traumatized and cannot speak because things happened. She's now a mute. And if you didn't watch the show and you don't want to be spoiled, in that case, spoiler alert. And I will wait a couple of seconds. Yes, you can click away now if you don't want to see it. Okay, so now I will tell you. Kimiko talks in season 3. And it's a very joyful moment because she hadn't spoke in years. And now she's speaking again. It's like little soft baby kind of words. She speaks the words very quietly and slowly because it's something that's hard to do for her. But it's a realization that she still can talk. And she's there with Frenchie and he's like, what is happening, you know? Wow, she's talking again. And she also has this moment of joy. It's also a very sort of cute moment, but you can see the happiness in her eyes, and that's what I want to show to you. So here's the clip.
I'm chipper all day, happy with my life. How do I get that way? Look at what I've got. I got rhythm, I got music, got my man, who could ask for anything more? I got daisies in green pastures. I got my man, who could ask for anything?
I got rhythm.
Doctor, come! She speaks!
So you can really see in her eyes that she is shocked and excited and happy about what's happening. Also with Frenchie, he's like, wow, just like I told you, she speaks and you can see this big smile on her face and she's touching her neck like, I can use my voice again. She's really using this emotion on a different way because she can't talk and she can't laugh. So she's using her facial expressions and especially her big eyes, her big smile to express her joyfulness at that moment. Okay, the last example will be about Lord of the Rings and the end scene where Gandalf laughs. Sir Ian McKellen is such a good actor because he knows how to use his eyes and how to use the facial expressions when portraying different kind of characters. In this scene you can see that Frodo wakes up from the hard journey and there's a sort of reunion at the end. So you can see that Gandalf is steadily being more happier when he realizes that Frodo regains consciousness. Pippin and Merrin are also in this clip and of course Frodo himself, and that's also a very joyful moment. Just like I said, this will be particularly about Gandalf, but I will analyze Pippin and Merrin also a little bit. And I also keep a part of the clip that is a little bit funny to me. I will show you.
Gandalf?
As you can see, Sir Ian McKellen is a great actor, and like I said, you can really see his facial expressions from a little bit worrying to more happy, using his eyebrows, and eventually uses the muscles around his mouth and his eyes. He's like closing his eyes a little bit, and he also stays in character because Gandalf is an old and wise man and he has his arms like this, so he has to stay in character while being happy. And he does that by bringing up his shoulders and using his whole body as laughter, like ha ha ha, you know? Okay, I sound a little bit like Santa Claus now, but you know what I mean. He knows that his full body is in the shot, so he uses that. Those are typical movements that you do with your body when you're laughing. And the last part with Gimli, that's the funny part that I was talking about. He's like, oh, you know, he's excited and he wants to use that energy with his body. So he makes himself big and is like, whoa, Frodo, you know, just like Merrin and Pippin and trying to hug him, and they're all laughing, and yeah, it's a great scene to see. And it also makes me feel happy. Like I said, it can be very contagious when someone is laughing and when something joyful is happening in front of your eyes. Alright, so now I will show you some of my own tricks and techniques that I use to portray happiness when playing a character. Like I said with the Gimli example, you can make yourself big when you're in a theater. Or for example, if you have a wider shot on camera. When people can see your whole body, it's good that you can show the amount of excitement that you bring with your laughter or with your happiness. Some people may be so joyful that they make a jump in the air like woohoo, you know? Just like Mario. When he's happy, use him as an example. And no, just don't. But it's it's like something like that. You can be happy and your body has all this energy, just like with anger that I discussed in my previous videos. The emotion is giving your body some energy, and now this energy needs to be released in a, yeah, in a joyful manner. So a jump, or maybe you're using your arms, or you're like, yes, you know, I did it. And sometimes actors also use a kiss on the forehead, or you know, when they're happy, like, yeah, come here, you know, and I know, yeah, that kind of things. You can use those happy kind of moments that real people also would do. And when you're happy, you're talking faster, and you're also likely to touch other people or want to be near other people. You're also more confident and are more light on your feet. And also quick breathing and not too deep breathing, that's something that's part of happiness. So if you're happy and excited, you're just breathing more quickly, you know? You're like, woohoo! Okay, enough with the Mario things. So now I will show you some examples of when you're portraying a character in a theater, or when they're using a wide shot or a wide medium shot or a medium shot, where you can see your body more on screen. So if you're happy, you're just using your body and making these kind of movements, like I said. In this situation, I'm accepted at Harvard. I, of course, am really joyful that I've been accepted at one of the greatest universities in all the Western countries. So I will demonstrate how I'm happy and using my full body. The letter. Holy crap! What the hell? Oh. I've been accepted to Harvard? I've been accepted to Harvard! Yes! Woo! Yeah! Wow! Whoa! Accepted to Harvard! Alright, as you can see, I'm very happy and I use my full body, you know, I'm light-feeted, I'm talking fast, and I can't really believe it. I'm like, wow, in shock, and use my laughter, my eyes, and I also had the same twinkling in the eyes, just like I showed you with the 3 examples. And now I will show you a close-up of when I'm laughing. I will use the same techniques and make my smile bigger, use my eyes, because the focus is more on your face. And when in a close-up, you can't use your whole body and jump around, because then you're out of the shot. So you have to do it with your face. Okay, so that's that's laughing. That's laughing 101. Just I'm also thinking about things that really make me laugh. It's just funny. I was thinking about my friends doing stupid things, or getting in weird situations or something, or myself doing weird things. That always helps with me. So it's making me laugh, as you can see. Also a little bit of tears of joy. But yeah, you can see my facial expressions. My mouth is getting as big as possible, and my eyes are sometimes widened and sometimes they're more closed. You just let it happen, and what I do is use the moments where I have experienced a lot of laughter and a lot of joy. And if you feel that, and if you can recall those memories, your face will often do the rest. You also have these techniques like relaxing yourself, and like I said, those breathing things, like breathing very quickly and talking very quickly and using this smile, just show your teeth a little bit. And the nice thing about that, it's with my body, when I'm using these kind of techniques, that my body is automatically thinking that I'm also happy, you know. So I'm talking very fast, I'm light on my feet, I'm really relaxed, and I'm smiling, and I also use my eyes. And then when you're using that facial muscles and you're a little bit more relaxed and light on your feet, you know, you can really feel the joy and literally feel the lightness of life, you know, because joy makes things more light. And that's why most people like to be joyful, at least I think. So these were my technique and tricks, and hereby I want to end the video. If you have any questions or if you want to see some more of my happy acting, joyful acting, then just put it in the comments. And if you like the video and maybe learned something from it, would you please like the video and also subscribe if you want to see more of my content. It really helps my little channel out. So I want to thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!